Hi everybody, it's Jessica, the Dollhouse Curator, and welcome back to the Curated Dollhouse. So today, y'all, I wanted to do just a quick little special video on my Wicked dolls. So, y'all know there was a huge controversy on these dolls when they came out due to some of the packaging. And Elphaba was the doll that I wanted the most. I love the character from the movie. I have never seen the musical. I've never had an opportunity to see the musical. And I have recently also gotten the book, and I am about halfway through the book. It is really good. But Elphaba was the character that I wanted, and because of that packaging controversy, I missed out on getting my very first Elphaba for less than $11 with Target Circle deals. But I did wind up finding her at Walmart. Well, y'all, a few weeks after that, my husband was at Walmart and got me the Shiz University Elphaba also, and I was very happy to have two of them. So I did a whole video on some restyles that I did on these dolls. And yes, the second Elphaba is still in the restyled outfit because I think it is absolute perfection. And y'all know I am working on my display shelves, so she will definitely be up on my display shelves in a specific area that I'm going to be setting up with my Cruella doll, my Voldemort doll, and then of course my Elphaba doll. Y'all know I got a thing for villains, most definitely. So also in that video, I introduced y'all to my little homemade broom. So I made this using a wood skewer and some construction paper, some acrylic paint, and then these kind of velvet tassels that I have from a belt that I don't wear. And neither one of these dolls that I got came with the broom because I did not get the deluxe pack, so that I could get the broom with it. Well, then, y'all, the other one that I wanted to get for sure was going to be the Favreau. I may be saying that wrong, but we just going to work with it. But then, since they had the issue with the packaging, it took forever to be able to find him. So I'm at Target about a month or two ago, and they had one Favreau, so I grabbed him, and I have put him on a made to move body. But I love this, y'all. This is the first time that I am aware of regarding male dolls that I wanted, as far as like with the kind of, we'll just say like Disney Prince feel, that actually came with decent clothes. So he has a top, he has pants, and he has shoes. Normally they'll do half of a little shirt and some molded on something, but I really wanted him for that. So we have given him a made to move body in the Dollhouse. And then, y'all, the other day I'm at my Walmart's and they had Madame Morrible on clearance. So initially they had them on clearance for $20. They had one Elphaba that was on clearance. They had a Glinda that was on clearance, and they had a lot of Madame Morribles. Actually, they had a lot of Madame Morribles and a lot of Glindas that was on clearance for 20 bucks. But something told me to wait, and I did. So I went back about a week or so later, and I was able to find Madame Morrible for $10 at Walmart on clearance. So I was so happy. Then, y'all, I am out the other day in a different city that my son has been accepted to college in that city, so he had something he had to do. So we went, and I took a chance to go to the Walmart there, and they had Glinda and Nessa Rose on clearance for $15. And y'all, I put both of them in my shopping cart, finished my other little, shopping, and then I wound up putting both of them back because I had told myself I was not going to be spending that much on these dolls. And I had some other ideas of something that I wanted to do because y'all know I am the Dollhouse Curator, and what I do is always a little bit more interesting. So these are the actual Wicked dolls from the official line that I have so far. 2 Elphabas, Favreau, and Madame Morrible. But y'all, I loved the movie. All of the music was really great. I loved the way the characters were played, and it got me interested in wanting to read the book, and I am loving the book even more. And yes, I will say the half that I've read so far is much better than the movie. You get so much more of the story and information, but I am loving this. So I decided I wanted to do a video on my Wicked doll collection so far, because I have an idea on how I'm going to add additional characters to this Wicked line, but using my curated collection to pull that off. So that's why we're really here for this video today, y'all. So I have these main characters. I'm going to leave my restyled Miss Elphaba up here with her beautiful hat up here because she is absolutely gorgeous and I love this restyle. But y'all, there are 3 additional characters that I do kind of want to add to the collection for when I do my dolls display. And I did say that we will have one of the Elphabas in with our villains, along with Miss Cruella and Mr. Voldemort. However, since I have a second one, we will be doing a Wizard of Oz display for my dollhouse. I think it's genius. I have ideas to try to make me a Dorothy and get other costumes and stuff so I can really make it work. But if not, we'll go with the base. But y'all, today I want to introduce you to some other characters that I am thinking of making towards my display. And to start off, we are going to start with the doll that I want to be my Glinda. So y'all, I said I was not going to get the Glinda doll. And this is one of my holiday angel dolls that I got in my local Canton flea market back in October, I believe. I left both of those holiday angel dolls in the box until Christmas. And when I unboxed, this is the one that I absolutely loved. Her face. I love both of them. One I have on display. Actually, the body of this one, the body she came on in her outfit, are both on display, and the other doll. But I love the face on this doll, and I thought she read so Glinda to me because I opened the doll after I had my Elphaba. So they kind of work together for me. So this is the doll that I will be using as my Glinda doll. I have dressed her in an old sweater that is from the Generation Girls line. One of those dresses that I got from those fashion packs that I found at Hobby Lobby. And a cute pair of pink shoes. And this will be my Glinda, and I will be working on getting either the official Glinda outfit or creating my own to go with my collection. But I think this doll is adorable, and that adds something to my Wicked collection from my curated collection. Next up, y'all, one of the other characters that, of course, we are very aware of is the character, and I'm probably going to say his name wrong, but Bach, I believe it is. But he is one of the characters in the book and the movie. He is totally in love with Miss Glinda. And y'all know last summer, oh, and he done fell. But last summer I went through and I created me a red-headed Ken doll. And I created this red-headed Ken doll because I also want to do a Harry Potter display. I will be using my official Harry Potter dolls, the younger ones, for that display. But for something that I wanted to do, I wanted an older Ron doll. And Ron is my absolute favorite character. So I made my own red-headed Ken. And when I started thinking about building the Wicked dolls for display for my collection, when I started thinking about building the Wicked dolls from my collection for my display, I thought about, you know what, I want to add this character in for Bach. I'm not going to be using him that often when it comes to creating the Harry Potter dolls because I have the younger versions of those and the official dolls. So I thought he would be a great little doll to use as the Bach character. And if I'm saying that name wrong, y'all please forgive me. I read it wrong in the book every time. And I've seen the movie one time, but I thought he would be adorable to add to this and give it just a little bit more well-roundedness in my idea of what I want to do for my display. And then finally, y'all, we know there is a Nessa Rose. So like I said, the other day, I almost got the Glinda, the official Glinda, and the official Nessa Rose from Walmart, but I decided not to. And I'm glad I didn't because one of the dolls that I have recently gotten actually, I think, will pull off a Nessa Rose, and I have an additional option as well. So I'm going to show y'all both dolls, and then I'm going to put a poll out on my community page. And I want y'all to vote for your favorite doll that I'm finna show to be my character for Nessa Rose for my display. And y'all, usually when I go through and do this, like I already have an idea of which one I think will work best. But for this one, I really truly don't. So whatever it is the vote comes out as is the doll we will be using as our Nessa Rose. So I'm going to introduce them. So we're going to start first with a doll that I've had in the collection for a while. This is one of my daisies. Y'all know Daisy is one of my absolute favorite faces. I have two daisies that I use as mini-me's. And I have a lot of daisies in my collection because I love this face. So this is one of my daisies. I have done just a little bit of customizing on her last year. And I just painted in a smile. But this is one of the dolls that I think will work very well to pull off a Nessa Rose. And I do have numerous of the Barbie wheelchairs. So I think that would work as well. And I will probably do a makeover on a wheelchair so that I can really have it. I don't want my wheelchair to look like the one that they did from the movie. I kind of want to give it a little extra curator touch. But I think this will be a good option. So this is Miss Daisy as a Nessa Rose. And then y'all, the other doll is a doll that I have recently gotten. So I got this doll from a creator on YouTube and Instagram called Miss T's Doll Room. I've watched her YouTube channel. I love her Instagram page. And she was selling 4 dolls the other day. So y'all got to see 2 dolls in another video. And then this is one of the other dolls that I got. And that is this doll. So y'all, I do not know the name of this face. I do not. But I do know this is a doll. This face comes on the soccer player. So that soccer player I actually wound up getting for the body so that I could use for my Cleo doll. And then when I did that order and got those 4 dolls, this one came in as well. And y'all, I have bought this face a couple of times. And the other ones, I actually donated a couple of them because I didn't like it. Either it had ponytails in the hair or it just wasn't right. But I do have another option of this as well. So this doll has black and brown hair. This doll has more brown hair and gray eyes. She has brown eyes. So I have 2 options for Nessa Rose with this one. But I thought this would be the best option for what I was looking for this idea of Nessa Rose. So I'm going to put both of these kind of back here. I want y'all to let me know. I'm going to put a poll out once I post this video. And y'all let me know which one of these dolls, either my Daisy or this lady, would be a better version of Nessa Rose for my Wicked Dolls display. So, it's been 13 minutes. I don't want to hold y'all long, but I did want to do this video because I thought this was an adorable, adorable idea since I love the movie so much, and that got me interested in these characters. And to tell the truth, y'all, The Wizard of Oz is one of my absolute favorite movies from my childhood as well. And the reason why is because I love the little story of this little young country girl getting to go to this different world and getting all of these, meeting all these amazing people and going on this great adventure. So I have loved that movie. So getting this part of it, I think is wonderful. And yes, I would like to add at least a Dorothy to this Wicked display as well. But anyway, I'm going to hush for now, y'all. Make sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe. But if you don't do any of the 3, please make sure you leave comments. And make sure you vote for which one of these dolls, either my Daisy or my thrifted doll here, y'all think should be my Nessa Rose for my Wicked Dolls display. So, yeah, I think this was a good video, y'all. I'm glad that I wound up getting 4, because I'm going to count both my Elphabas, 4 of the official dolls, and then also being able to pull 4, even though y'all see 4 dolls. I'm only going to use one of these, but I do want to make a Dorothy as well, and I have an idea for who I want to be my Dorothy, but I'm not going to worry about that until later on. But pulling some dolls out of the collection to fit in for other characters so that I can save myself some money on dolls. Anyway, thank y'all for visiting the Curated Dollhouse and going on this Wicked doll kind of adventure with me. Let me know in the comments and on our poll which doll you think you want to be as Nessa Rose, and we will be back another day with another video. Bye, y'all.